Let me start off by saying this. Your sketchbook is your best friend. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the thought of starting one or unsure of how to even use it, trust me, I've been there. I used to believe my sketchbook had to be filled with perfect drawings and amazing works of art, and every page needed to be Instagram worthy. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. The truth is, your sketchbook is your space. A personal playground where creativity gets to stretch, fail, grow, and eventually thrive. I'm Chantel, and I've always been passionate about art. I'm going to be practicing my art in this video while we talk about why sketchbooks is so important. And I invite you to join me while we chat so we can chat and draw together. So grab your sketchbook and play this in the background. A sketchbook is more than just blank pages. It's your safe space to explore ideas, make mistakes, and even develop your own skills. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it really shouldn't be. Don't let Instagram fool you. If you're worried about messing up, remind yourself that no one else needs to see it. It's yours and yours only. It's not for anyone to see. When I started making art seriously again, my first sketchbook pages were, let's just say, less than impressive. But I didn't give up, and over time I saw progress. That's the magic of a sketchbook. You see your growth in real time. It's like having a visual diary showing how far you've come, and every small improvement helps build confidence. Your sketchbook is also a place to try new techniques and styles or mediums. Want to sketch something in 10 seconds? Go for it. Want to take your time and work on something intricate? That's cool too. You get to experiment and play without any rules or pressure. When I was working on my first coloring book, I used my sketchbook to test ideas, explore shapes, and develop my cute little characters that you'll find today in my coloring books. Without that freedom to experiment, I wouldn't have gotten as far as I have. And that same freedom is going to help you too. Now, I get it. Blank pages can be scary. That first page of a fresh sketchbook can almost feel like it's staring back at you, daring you to mess up. But here's the truth. You will mess up. And that's okay. In fact, it's good. It's necessary. The fear of making mistakes in your sketchbook is natural, but it's also something you need to do and let go of. Because when you stop worrying about every drawing being good, you'll start creating without limits. Sketching is a process. It's about learning, practicing, and getting comfortable with your unique style. It can even help you to discover what you like to do most. One way I got over the fear of the blank page was by starting every new sketchbook with something messy. I'd scribble, splash, or draw a weird thing on the page. That first page was the way I would break it in. This way, I'd get rid of any pressure of perfection from the very beginning. If the idea of filling a whole sketchbook feels daunting, start small. Even if you only spend 5 minutes a day on a quick doodle, you're building a habit. Over time, those small efforts will add up. You'll flip through your sketchbook one day and be amazed at how much you've accomplished without even realizing it. Here's a secret. The best way to get good is to practice. And the best way to get more out of your sketchbook is consistency. You don't need to dictate hours every day, but finding some time, whether it's 10 minutes in the morning or half an hour before bed, will help you make it a habit. I like to set aside a little time each morning, often right after I've had my tea. It often helps me start the day creatively and puts me in a good mindset. One of the best ways I get started is by drawing fun doodles or weird little animals and characters. There's no pressure to make them look right or even recognizable. Just let your imagination run wild. I love drawing quirky little characters with odd proportions or funky expressions. They don't have to make sense, they just need to be fun. And that's my only criteria when I'm drawing in my sketchbook. When I'm stuck or feeling uninspired, I'll sketch a bunch of silly faces or I'll doodle strange creatures that pop up into my head. These playful drawings are a great way to loosen up and let go of perfectionism and get the creative juices flowing. The more you play around, the more you'll find yourself getting into the flow, and that's when the magic happens. It doesn't matter if your doodles look odd or even ridiculous. In fact, the weirder the better. Let yourself have fun and be silly. Some of my best ideas have come from random doodles that I just did for fun. And I've even used them for my inspiration for some of my coloring books. You know, my coloring book called Freaky Little Friends, that was born from one of my sketchbook illustrations. So next time you open your sketchbook, don't overthink it. Just start with a simple doodle or a weird character. You'll be surprised at how much it helps to break down the barriers of creativity. Plus, it's just plain fun. Your sketchbook doesn't have to be filled with just pencil drawings. Mix it up. Try using different tools like pens, charcoal, watercolors, or even markers. Sometimes I do digital sketching. If you have an iPad, that's a great option. I often switch between mediums depending on my mood. Some days I'll sketch with basic pencils, other days I'll go wild and bright with my markers. Each tool brings something new to the table, and experimenting will help you discover what works best for you. As you get more comfortable with your sketchbook, something amazing will happen. You'll start to notice your style emerging little by little. It may not happen overnight, but with time and practice, your unique artist voice will become clearer and clearer. When I first started sketching regularly, I went through a phase where I tried to mimic other artists I admired. And while there's nothing wrong with taking inspiration from others, I realized that the more I experimented and the more I played around in my sketchbook, the more my personal style started to come through and emerge. So don't be afraid to try different things. Eventually you'll discover what feels authentic to you. Here's the thing, your sketchbook is a journey. It isn't just about you, it's also about sharing your growth with others and inspiring them to start their own journeys. Whether you decide to post your progress on Instagram or simply talk about it with your fellow artist friends, your experience will resonate with them and really help to inspire them. When I first started sharing my sketchbook work on social media, I was so nervous. Would people judge my unfinished, messy drawings? But something incredible happened. Something surprising happened. The more I shared, the more people felt connected with my work. Not because it was perfect, but because it was real and it was creative and it was exciting. People appreciated seeing the process, the mistakes, and the progress. By being vulnerable, I was able to inspire others to embrace their own artistic journey, imperfections and all. If there's one takeaway I want you to remember, it's this: progress is more important than perfection. Your sketchbook isn't about making perfect masterpieces on every page, it's about growth, experimentation, and learning. You'll have good days and bad days, but every page you fill brings you closer to becoming the artist you want to be. If you take anything away from this video, let it be that your sketchbook is a powerful tool. It's a space for you to grow, experiment, and learn without pressure. Every sketch you make, whether it's a masterpiece or a scribble or a silly doodle, brings you one step closer to becoming the artist you're meant to be. So think about that. Go ahead, grab your sketchbook. I hope you've been drawing along with me, making your first messy mark, and trust me, it's worth it. And hey, if you ever need a little bit of inspiration, I've got some fun coloring books to spark your creativity. I'll link them in the description. But more importantly, I want to remind you this: you've got this. Keep sketching, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep creating. The world needs your art, and I can't wait to see what you do next.